I know I was thinking yesterday not to do the session today because today is July 4th and it's a special day in America. So we're going to talk about that. But before I start today's lesson, if you are new to this channel, welcome to this channel, and you are welcome to participate actively in the class. So the way we work in these sessions, कि आपको join करना है class Zoom if I will feel that you need a practice with me. But जो अभी जो sessions Monday to Friday में कर रही हूँ, उनमें I call you for a time being, and then we practice the language. But in Saturdays and Sundays lessons, it's 100% Zoom participation. Every Saturday, we discuss, we read, we discuss the stories. We are learning many different skills through stories, fictions, and then today it's Sunday, and we talked about non-fiction stuff. That means the real things, news or articles or any informational text, and we talk about it. So today's session, it's 100% Zoom participation. So I'm pasting the link. If you are here, you want to join the class, you can click on this link and you can join the class. But one thing I always say, and repeating it again today, that if you will be contributing in the class, अगर आप class में participate करोगे, अगर आप class में मेरे साथ read करोगे और जो भी अपनी speaking की practice करोगे आप, तो आप मेरा जो Zoom का link है उससे आप मेरी class join कर सकते हैं. If you think you are not comfortable right now to speak, then you can just watch, and if you have anything to, if we are discussing something and you want to participate by typing, like by texting, you can do that too. So choice is yours, right? It's an open session. If you are my new subscriber, sometimes students ask me, ma'am, send us the Zoom link. I do not email the Zoom link. The Zoom link is right here in the chat. I will keep posting it. You can click on this link and then you will be in my class. So that's the way it works, because emailing Zoom link to the students is kind of like a little challenging for me also. And sometimes I cannot keep track on who I'm sending the link, and you know, I miss the students. So उसकी वजह से आप को लिंक मैं यहीं पेस्ट करती हूँ, जिससे कि आप लिंक पे क्लिक करके मेरी क्लास ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. सो आज मैं कुछ बड़े जुलाई मंथ है, जैसे आपको पता है, तो आई वाज just reading somewhere and I found very interesting facts about July month. So as you know, July is the 7th month of the year. But according to Gregorian calendar, which most of the world use today, it was the 5th month of the early calendar of the ancient Romans. So जब ये कैलेंडर में जुलाई मंथ था, वो एंशियंट रोमन्स के टाइम पे it was not a 7th month, it was a 5th month. So 5वां महीना होता था जुलाई. और the Romans called the month Quintilis, which means 5th. So Quintilis. And then later, the Roman moved the beginning of the year to January 1st, but did not change the name of the month. So the Roman statesman Julius Caesar. So Julius Caesar, I know most of you know about Julius Caesar. He was born during Quintilis in 44 BC. Or Roman Senate renamed the month Julius in honor of Caesar. सो इसलिए इस मंथ का जो नेम है वो जुलाई है, क्योंकि वो सीजर के नाम पे ये नाम रखा है. So this was very interesting. I was like, wow, okay, I didn't know this. So I mean, and the July is in many countries actually. In July, it's like an Independence Day. So today is July 4th, and it's America's Independence Day. Okay, and July 1st was Canada's Independence Day. Even they have what you say, in France also, they have a similar holiday like Bastille Day that occurs on July 14th. So, I mean, these were some of the very interesting facts I found about July. So I was like, wow. And then July flowers are the water lily, and the ruby is July's gem also. So, I mean, these were very interesting facts about this month. Okay, welcome Subhash and Muhammad Ayan. So I know yesterday I was kind of like thinking I might not gonna do the session today, but our celebrations are mostly in the evening. So I was like, okay, let's do it maybe for 1 hour. We can do the session. Okay, so are you ready? You both are here. Maybe by the time we might gonna have more students. Oh. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So do you already know about that July 4th is America's Independence Day, or today is the first time you are learning about this?
No, ma'am. I don't know that you told the story behind the July named as the person after him.
Yes.
I also don't know that about the history.
Right. So, I mean, that's something I also found it, and I was like, wow, that's very interesting. I didn't even know that it's after Julius Caesar. Like, we all know about Julius Caesar, right? I think you know.
I have heard about Julius Caesar, but I don't know that the July month is named after him. I don't know that about that.
Right. Okay. So, so we're gonna read this. So, do you want to read, Subhash?
Yes, ma'am, I'll do that. The 4th of July or Independence Day is the most important national holiday in American history. On this day, the United States celebrates the anniversary of its birth. Long ago, America was not its own country. On July 4, 1776, the 13th American colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence. There were 13 colonies that were under Great Britain, were now a new country. They were no longer part of Great Britain. Colonists were growing angry with Great Britain. They wanted the same right as British citizens. They wanted to be part of government. Colonists and the British soldiers had already begun fighting. For 8 years, America and British were at war. Finally, in 1783, Great Britain recognized the United States as the independent country.
Right. So, even America was under Great Britain. It's not only India, but there were so many countries were under Great Britain. Okay. So, on the 4th of July, okay. So, yes. So, long ago was not its own country, right? America was not its own country. So, on July 1776, there were only 13 colonies in America in the beginning. Okay, so now in America we have 50 states, but that was the time there were only 13 colonies, not states, colonies, and they all were under Great Britain. And yes, so they didn't have like equal rights, and like the Great Britain was like they were putting like a lot of taxes, and same thing like was charging so much on like even the tea. They were bringing the tea, yeah, for example, from India, East India Company, if you know about East India Company, and they were
Yeah, I know, ma'am.
so they were like bringing the tea from India, and then they were selling it here, very expensive, because people used to drink what you say tea here, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
then they just it's a very famous here, a Boston Tea Party, where the Americans at night, there was a ship full of tea leaves, and they just threw all the tea in the ocean, and they were like, we are not buying this, we're not going to let you sell this, because that Britishers, they were making a lot of money and putting the taxes and selling all the things very expensive to America. That's why in America now people then started drinking coffee.
Oh,
So
that's the reason.
yes, they said, we're not going to drink tea. We don't want your tea. So that's the reason here tea is not common. In America, coffee is common. Yes. So most of the people here drink coffee. It's
Yeah,
a
they prefer tea to coffee, right?
tea to coffee, and even uh, this morning I had coffee, not tea. We don't most of, like, I drink tea evening times sometimes, but morning is coffee. Yeah, it's the culture. It was, yeah, it's a coffee culture. Yeah. So anyways, but that's what it is. I don't know, many of you, I was like, I don't know if many students even know that America was also under Great Britain.
No,
Yes.
I even don't know, ma'am. The USA was in
Yeah.
colony under
Yes,
Great
colonies were in
Britain.
Great Britain. Yes. So that's why the colonist, this word is colonist. So they were no longer part of Great Britain. Colonists, yes, colonists were growing angry with Great Britain. They wanted the same rights as the British citizens. They wanted to be a part of the government. Yeah, same thing. The government was all the Britishers were rulers on the higher positions. Uh, there were no Americans, all were the Britishers. The colonists and the British soldiers had already began fighting. For 8 years, America and British were at war. Yes, there was a war between America and Britain for many, many years. Yes. And then finally, in 1783, Great Britain recognized the United States as an independent country. Yes. Okay, so we're going to move on to the. Do you want to talk about it, and let's summarize it, or paraphrase it? Prashant, welcome.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you.
So you are, good morning, Manisha. You want to join the class and participate? You are welcome. Yes. Do you want to? Did you already reading? Did you read it?
Just now I had joined. Just whatever you were discussing that time, just I was listening.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Subhash, you want to talk, or Muhammad, you want to talk? Muhammad, you want to talk? Hello? Muhammad Ayan, are you there? Subhash, you want to talk?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to talk.
Okay. So you can say, I learned that, then start.
I learned that United States America was also under the colony of Great Britain. On July 4, 1776, it United States celebrate the Independence Day. There was 13 colonies under Great Britain, and they fought for about 8 years for independence,
Right.
and finally 17, like I
Yeah, that's
forgot.
fine. That's okay. Yeah. So finally they got the freedom, right?
They got the freedom after fighting for 8 years, and the Great Britain finally Great Britain give the freedom to United States.
Right. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, so let's read the next one.
Ma'am, just I have one question. What is the meaning of colony?
Colony was actually okay. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about. Let me. So colony, actually, in America, it's a long history. The Christopher Columbus actually discovered America. Okay, he started his journey to discover India, but accidentally he didn't know that. He thought the world is flat. So he started his journey, and instead of going towards India, he landed here in America. So he found that the first the Native Americans here, the people from here, he just gave them the name Indians. Okay, he thought he is in India. So that's why the people from America were not these जिसको आप कह लो गोरे नहीं थे यहाँ पे, वो इंडियंस थे जिनकी जो शक्ल है वो काफी थोड़ी सी चाइनीज है, थोड़ी हमारे वाली है, सो मिक्स से हैं वो लोग. So then in I will say in 16 or in 1600s, there was so much going on in Europe. Okay, यूरोप में जैसे ये सारे ही कंट्रीज, इंग्लैंड है, फ्रांस है, जितने और भी कंट्रीज हैं, स्कॉटलैंड है, देयर आर सो मेनी, आई फॉरगॉट नाउ. सो वहां पे डिफरेंट टाइप्स के चैलेंजेस थे लोगों के लिए. कुछ रिलीजियस थे, कुछ चर्च के अपने थे, उनको सो मेनी पीपल वर नॉट फ्री टू प्रैक्टिस देयर ओन रिलीजन. उनके जो बिलीफ सिस्टम्स थे, तो देन वो वहां पे भी ये जो होता है, हिस्ट्री में भी है, आज भी है, जो मेजॉरिटी है वो माइनॉरिटी को टॉर्चर करते थे, जो भी करते थे. सो देन मेनी पीपल डिसाइडेड, somehow they found out, because Christopher Columbus, he already explored that there is a place in the north, and that's America. So then people started finding out, okay, there is a place and there is a lot of land and people, there are not many people. So then Britishers, like people from Europe, I will say, not only Britishers. So people from Europe, they started coming to America. Okay. So it's a very famous, they started the first people, those they arrived in 3 ships. Santa Maria, I forgot, the Mayflower, and one more. So anyway, so whosoever was coming here, in the beginning, the Native Americans from here, they helped them to settle down. And if, for example, there were like 400 or 500 people, out of 400 or 500, only 100 left maybe, because it's so cold here, snow, people died. But Native, they helped them here. They helped them to settle down. So then people were, it was to, okay, go to North America. So people from Britain, people from France, people from Scotland, people from Ireland, they all started coming here. So when they came here, they were building their own, जैसे colony. Colony का क्या मतलब है? अपने उन्होंने हिस्से बना लिए, जैसे छोटे areas बना लिए, right? कि वो क्योंकि उनकी language भी different थी. और वो जैसे स्कॉटलैंड के हैं, तो वो तो उनकी लैंग्वेज अलग है, वो इंग्लिश थोड़ी ना बोलते थे. जैसे ब्रिटिशर्स हैं, वो अलग थे. सो उन्होंने अपने एरियाज बना लिए थे. तो दोज एरियाज वर कॉलोनीज. ओके, सो वो जैसे कॉलोनी का क्या है, अपना एक जैसे मोहल्ला बना लिया, राइट? पंजाब हिंदी में उसको क्या, कॉलोनी का मोहल्ला टाइप ही होता है ना. सो वो वैसे वो so scattered there. So ये जो अगर आपने अमेरिका का मैप देखा हो तो उसमें 13 कॉलोनीज थी जो वो सिर्फ ईस्ट एरिया में थी. तो 13 जो अमेरिका की कॉलोनीज थी वो सिर्फ इस ईस्ट एरिया में थी. वो बाकी अमेरिका नहीं था. अमेरिका बहुत छोटा था तब. तो वो लोग अलग अलग जगह से आए थे. ये देखो मैं अभी आपको एक मैप दिखाती हूँ. उसमें है ये 13 कॉलोनीज. Yes, it's I know even when I was in India, I didn't even know that America was under Britain, and these were the colonies. So let me show you the map here. So yeah, it's a history, and history is very vast, right? So people from all other countries, they came to America. That's why America is a melting pot. America किसी एक का country नहीं है. ये सभी लोग बाहर से आए हैं. So ये देखो जो मैप है, ये जॉर्जिया, साउथ कैरोलिना, नॉर्थ कैरोलिना, वर्जीनिया जहाँ पे मैं हूँ, मैरीलैंड, डेलावेयर, न्यू जर्सी, पेंसिल्वेनिया, न्यूयॉर्क, कनेटिकट, मैसाचुसेट्स, न्यू हैम्पशायर, मेन, ये 13 कॉलोनीज थी. अमेरिका यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ था. सो अगर आप वर्ल्ड का मैप देखो तो ये जो ओशन है, ये अटलांटिक ओशन है जिसमें एरो चल रहा है. तो इसके इधर अगर इस साइड पे यूरोप है, सारा यूरोप है इधर. तो उस सो अगर आप वर्ल्ड का मैप देखो तो अभी मेरे पास है, मैं आपको अभी दिखाती हूँ. मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. ये देखो, यस. सो दिस पार्ट ये 13 कॉलोनीज थी यहाँ पे. और अगर आप इधर जाओ तो ये सारा यूरोप है. तो ये अटलांटिक ओशन है. सो इस तरह से ये बहुत पास है सारा. सो आई मीन वो कॉलोनी स्टार्ट हुई थी शुरू में. उसके बाद अमेरिका के आसपास जो लैंड थी बहुत सारी सी, तो दे जस्ट स्टार्टेड स्प्रेड आउट हो गए थे. मेरे कुछ एक दो लेसन्स भी हैं हिस्ट्री के ऊपर, अमेरिकन हिस्ट्री के ऊपर. कभी आपने मेरी वीडियोस वॉच की हैं उनमें है. ओके, एनी अदर क्वेश्चन?
No, ma'am. Thank you for this.
So let's move on to the next one.
And today also I have come to know from you like America also was under Britain and they got independence today at least 4th July.
Right. Okay, so let's see. Who wants to read this? Who entered with iPhone? Any new student?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm Devkumar from Kolkata.
Welcome. So today is your first session?
No, ma'am. I have already joined before 1 year.
Oh, last year?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. What's your name?
Devkumar Bag.
Oh, Dev Kumar. Okay, good. Welcome. So, Dev Kumar, do you want to read the first paragraph?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Since 1717, states have celebrated Independence Day. The American flag has become the most common symbols of the holidays. Today, many Americans celebrate the 4th of July with family and friends. On this day, many people wear red, uh, white, and blue. They do not fireworks, barbecues, and paradise
Parades. Yes.
parades.
Right.
Okay. On the first anniversary of the signing of the
Declaration
of the independence, a large celebration was held in Philadelphia. A cannon was set off from each status in the Union.
Mm-hmm.
A parade was held. People has had a large dinner. After dinner, the
13.
13 fireworks were set off in the sky. Other cities shone too on the trade
Tradition.
tradition.
Yeah, thank you. So I will read one time, and if you you can read in your mind for the pronunciation purposes. Okay.
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
since 1717, states have celebrated Independence Day. The American flag has become the most common symbol of the holiday. Today, many Americans celebrate the 4th of July with family and friends. On this day, many people wear red, white, and blue. They do the fireworks, barbecues, and parades. On the first anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, a large celebration was held in Philadelphia. A cannon was set off for each state in the Union. A parade was held. People had a large dinner. After dinner, 13 fireworks were set off in the sky. Other cities soon took on the tradition. So, this is actually, they're talking about the first celebration. Okay, the first celebration, how they did the first celebration, and after that, pretty much the same customs, the same tradition, people adopted it and they are doing it every year, right? So the 13, like here, they set off the 13 fireworks. Why do you think they set off the 13 fireworks? Why 13 number?
13 colony.
Yes, 13 colonies. So each firework represent for the same, right? So that's what they were doing. Do you know the cannon? What is cannon? Anyone? What is cannon? You don't know the cannon? कैनन जो जैसे आजकल तो खैर टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत बदल गई है, बहुत सारे जो पुराने जमाने में जो वॉर्स होती थी उनमें कैनन यूज होती थी जो
तोप
यस 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 यू आर राइट, तोप को कहते हैं कैनन. यस, सो दैट्स व्हाट दे वर, उसमें वो कैनन का यूज करते हैं सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए, क्योंकि कैनन जो है वो वॉर को रिप्रेजेंट करती है, राइट? बिकॉज दे हैड अ वॉर विद ग्रेट ब्रिटेन. सो ग्रेट ब्रिटेन के साथ अमेरिका की वॉर 8 years चली थी, तब बहुत देर चली थी वॉर, बिकॉज ऑल द many countries were under Great Britain. And I am sure you all know the history, right? So this is the canon, right? So kind of, okay. So let's see, and then we have this much. Who wants to read the last part? Okay, Simran, you want to read this?
Yes, ma'am. May I?
Yes.
The fireworks shows were and featured only red, white, and blue. Ma'am, there is a your pic on the this line. Next is fireworks in the early days. Today, fireworks shows are longer and more elaborate. The shows are set to music and feature many colors other than red, white, and blue.
Right. So, I mean, the things change, that the way people were doing the fireworks or the celebration in the beginning, and now the traditions are, adapting. So, I mean, if anyone wants to summarize whatever you learned so far, and if you joined the class late, I can put the first page only for a few minutes on the screen if you want to read it. That this happened in 1776. So there were 13 colonies, and they all colonies were under Great Britain. Okay. And people here in America were not happy because Great Britain was not giving them the equal rights, and people wanted equal rights like the British citizens. So they had a war for 8 years. America and Great Britain had a war for 8 years. And finally, in 1783, Great Britain recognized the United States as an independent country. Okay, so did I share this screen with you? Not yet. Okay, here. So this was the first page, which we already finished reading when you entered. Okay, so now let's share, like, if you know any other country got the independence from Great Britain, or about India, about anything you know about independence, or if you ever participated in any kind of a parade or any experience about independence. Anyone? Or even if you want to summarize whatever we learned today, that's fine too. So whatever you want to talk about. Like, I remember when I was in school in India, and on 26th January, right? Yeah.
15th August.
15th August also, and 26th January. So tell me, which one is the Independence Day and which one is what you say? There are 2 days we celebrate, right?
15th of
15th
August is celebrated as Independence Day.
Independence Day.
15 August is what?
Independence Day.
Okay, and then 26th January is?
Republic Day.
Republic Day.
Okay, okay. So I think it was on Republic Day. What I remember was because it was winter time, not summertime. So when I was in school, we used to have a parade in the district, right? And I remember from our school, we used to go there. And before that, we used to have like what you say, sports meets and district sports meets, like athletic, hockey, basketball, badminton. When I was young, these games were very common. Now we have so many other sports, but that time we had a very limited sports. And we used to have a district level competitions, and the winners were used to receive the awards from whosoever the political leader was there to raise the flag. That's what my experience I remember about that independence. And yeah, learned a lot about Indian history, how India got the independence, right? So anything you know about independence, or you know about history, anything you want to share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, basically Independence Day is commonly celebrated in most of the countries.
Mhm.
And in our country, it is celebrated on 15th of August. On this day, we celebrate it, and in every road, street, and every places are decorated. Schools are too decorated. We went to school, colleges, and we go to school, colleges, and
Right.
sorry, ma'am. We go to the school, colleges, and we do the prayer, and the thing that you have earlier said is happens. and the local political leaders come to each and every cross section, and they distribute sweets among the children, and they host the flag, and national anthems are continuously being sung in the street.
Right.
These things are commonly happen in my locality.
Okay. So, what part of India you are from?
I'm from West Bengal.
Oh, West Bengal. Okay. So West Bengal is like Calcutta and all those places?
Yes, ma'am. It's our capital city.
Right. Calcutta is the capital of West Bengal. Oh, okay. How is weather over there?
Ma'am, the weather, condition of weather is not so good. It's changing day by day these days. Sometimes it's raining, and sometimes it's drizzling, and sometimes it's shiny too.
So it's not like hot like northern India is.
These days the weathers are continuously getting changed.
Oh, okay. So you get a lot of rain also?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. Hello.
How are you, ma'am?
I am good. So you are, let me see. Right now I'm not on Zoom. I was on YouTube. Oh yeah. Okay, Gaurav. You were here before, right? Yesterday or the day before? You were in the class. I remember that. Good. You're late. You are late, Gaurav.
Sorry, ma'am.
No, that's okay.
I was a little bit busy, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay. So let's see. Who wants to talk next? Prashant, Simran?
Yeah, ma'am. Prashant here. I would like to share. So, just I remember when I was in school. So, for Independence Day also and Republic Day also, we used to be ready. So, before 1 month, like we did not used to have classes. So, we used to practice for parade, some cultural program, and especially in August, like in India's rainy season. So, always used to be scared, like whatever we had practiced, so rain, then there should not be rain. And it used to be horrible because always all parade and all cultural programs are done in open ground.
Right.
I remember. And then after hosting, like we used to get sweets, and among the students, it used to be distributed. So I would say it's a really like a good memory.
Right. So which part of the country you are from?
I'm from Maharashtra, but I work in Karnataka.
Oh, so Karnataka, they have a lot of snakes, you said?
Karnataka, I'm in Mangalore, near Goa. A lot of beaches are there. It's a sea face area.
Oh, so
it's the boundary of Karnataka in between Goa and Kerala.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Hello.
So you are close to the beach?
Yeah, ma'am. More than that, 50 beaches are there. It's so beautiful place, I would say. But it's a little bit humid due to sea face area. So there is, I would say, there is no winter, only summer and rainy season.
Oh, summer and rain. Okay. Yeah. But then a lot of greenery.
Correct. Lot of like coconut trees are there, then betel nut trees are there, cashew nut trees are there.
How about population?
Population of Mangalore, I would say, is 4 lakh.
Okay. Because if you go to north, a lot of population out there. But I think in south, it's not that as compared to north. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, that's it. Yeah. And so you never get like a sweat. You don't wear sweaters or coats or anything because you don't need it, right?
No, yeah, yes, correct, ma'am. Because when I was selected here 4 years back, just I came with sweaters and a lot of things like. But when I just landed here, I came to know like a lot of sweating here. So I never used them. It has been 5 years I've been in Bangalore. But because if you see in Maharashtra, especially Nagpur and that side, it's very, very cold in winter.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought Maharashtra just pleasant in the winter. Not winter like northern India, like Punjab or Jammu, or like Kashmir area. Not like that, right? They get harsh winter. Winter is.
Yeah.
Mhm. So, who is the next one? Simran.
Yes, ma'am. I want to share when I was in 8th standard in school, there was also celebrated Independence Day. I also participated in that function. We all practice before 15 days, maybe. I'm not sure about it. So I sang a song, Har Karam Apna Karenge Ye Watan Tere Diye. So, but I did not receive any prize for that. But I enjoyed a lot. My friend Seema, I remember, she also played a play on our country based army based play. So it was a memorable day, but I'm feeling nervous in front of you when I'm speaking because
Should not.
my English is not
I'm
so
not
fluent, so that's why.
No. It's okay. See, language so will come with practice. So don't even. I remember today's one student commented. She said, "Ma'am, we are not just learning the language, but we are building the confidence. Also, the way you teach us." So that's why I always say, I'm also a learner. I never say I do everything. Okay. I always say maybe our knowledge levels are different, and maybe for example, if you are engineer or if you are even a housewife, you might know so many different things how to cook, which I don't even know, right? So our experiences, our knowledge in different areas, it's different, right? But that doesn't mean no one is less or no one is more. That's what I say. We all are learning, and English is not judging your intelligence at all. Do not even think if you don't speak English, that doesn't mean that you don't know anything. You all are smart and be confident. Okay. And I mean, you expressed everything excellent. Yes, good. So this the event you were sharing with us, your memory was the function was in school or it was on a district level or in a city level?
No, in school, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
I never participated in district level, any function in district level.
Oh, okay. Maybe things changed because when I was little, first of all, there was not a lot of population and there were not many sports, and we used to have a district level competitions before these events, and that was the time we were getting our awards over there, so
okay,
in my memory. And whatever I'm telling you is in 70s.
okay.
I was in school in 70s. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Who is the next person? Who wants to share?
May I start, ma'am? Nepal was never under any other nation, but we celebrate Democracy Day on 18th February 1951.
Oh, Nepal, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So Nepal was never under any, Nepal was never under British government or anything?
Yes, ma'am. Never under British. They tried, but they failed to colonize.
They were unsuccessful.
Yeah, ma'am. They are unsuccessful.
Okay. So then why you celebrate that? You had some kind of war with someone, I remember.
We did a Democracy Day.
Oh, okay.
Democracy Day now. We don't celebrate also Democracy Day also, but we used to celebrate Democracy Day in big way. Like it was before Democracy Day, the Rana regime ruled Nepal for over 100 years. Before Rana regime, there was Nepal was ruled by king, and they conspired and they ruled the Nepal for over 100 years. And during that time, there was web in there was surging web around other countries also, like India and other countries, about independence.
Ma'am?
During that time, the king and his family abandoned palace. And
I have one question, Subhash. So
yes, ma'am.
you were telling me that your father was in army, right? So he's
Yes, ma'am.
retired from army. So which army he was? Do you have an army in Nepal, or he was in Indian army?
No, he's Nepalese army, ma'am.
Oh, so Nepal, they have their own army?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, it's something new for me. I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, and during that time, the king named King Tribhuvan went to Indian embassy for support, and that time Indian embassy also help Nepal, Nepali party, there's Nepali Congress party for Democracy Day.
So you are telling me that your country was conquered by a king, someone, but never been under, what you say, Great Britain, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Who is the next person wants to share any in Independence Day or any experience participating in Independence Day, something like that? Yes, iPhone and Gaurav and Muhammad Ayan. 3 people are there too. Yes. Who is the next one? Now, iPhone, I didn't remember your name. You need to, when you enter, please type your name, so then I can call you with your name. Dave, you said? I forgot now. Hello? Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please, go ahead. Do you want to share any experience participating in Independence Day, or you want to talk about Independence Day? Any experience? Open-ended question, whatever you want to talk about independence.
No, ma'am.
No? Your knowledge about, you never participated when you were in school in any kind of a function or in any event? You never did that? Huh? Okay, Muhammad Ayan. Hello? No? Muhammad Ayan, you want to talk? Okay.
Ma'am, Prashant here. Just shall I discuss one point?
Sure.
Yeah. So as we know, I would like to discuss about the Indian flag. So everyone knows the flag is hosted on Independence Day and Republic Days. So in flag there are 3 colors. So each color, it has its own importance. So I would like to discuss about each color. So
Sure.
there are 3 colors. one saffron or orange, then white and green. So what is the meaning of saffron or orange color? So if you see the orange color, we get strength or courage, means we can do anything. Whatever the situation would be there, we are always ready to handle any types of situation.
Right.
Then white. So if you wear white color t-shirt or kurta or anything, you get the peace and truth. Means always just keep your mind always in peace and just speak truth. And third one, green. So green means it show the growth of, especially for farmer whenever they grow in their farm. So always it shows the greenity. They get the, I would say, the strength from green color. Then in the middle one, there is one Ashok Chakra. It has blue color and there are 24 spokes. So what is the meaning of that spoke? So if you see spokes, it shows like they are moving. So means life will be always not simple or easy. So there would be some difficult situation would be there. So we have to handle any type of situation. The meaning of that Ashok Chakra. Just I wanted to share this thing.
Oh, excellent. Yes. You know, I have that Ashok Chakra. I have that decoration piece, a very beautiful one, the wooden one. It's in my living room. I don't have it here right now, but and you can see it's carved with all those what you say. This is under to skip sare points, and it's a very beautiful piece.
Yes,
it's like
spoke.
but it's beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. So see, every flag in every country's flag, it symbolizes something, right? Everything they have in the flag is symbol. Like for example, in American flag, if you look at in one corner, you see the stars, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You see 50 stars, and 50 stars, each star represent for each state, because in America there are 50 states. And then I don't know if you ever noticed American flag, but in American flag, we have 3 colors. So each color, like the red and white stripes, if you count it, they are 13 stripes. And each stripe is like represent the American colonies, which we were talking about. In America, there were 13 colonies. So each stripe represent each colony for 13 colonies in the beginning. So that's the way all flags have their own significance, and each symbol in the flag signifies something, right? Yes. That's what we do sometimes, the activities here. The students share their country's famous places, historical places, or their country's symbols, because every country has their own symbols too, right? Yes, it's very interesting. Is there anyone in this class today wants to share any other experience? And then we will be ending the class. MD, you want to say anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I have celebrated so many times in the group discussion in Urdu, and I have participated in extempo speech, in essay writing, and my favorite one is quiz competition. I have selected for the district level, but my parents didn't allow me to go outside from my city at that time.
Okay.
And I have received about 6 to 7 medals and 6 to 7 certificates as well in my these days, in my up till now. And once I got second rank in extempo in city level. Then I suppose that they would give prize according to my gender, but gave me the book of cooking.
Oh. Okay. So did you give that book to your mom, your mother?
Yes, I took that and gave it to my mom and sister.
Oh, okay. So did they try any recipe from that book?
No, ma'am, they didn't try anything.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, reward is reward, whatever you get, right? Yes.
It's
You
true,
can
ma'am. I in
award.
the stage I got that, but it was uncommon to me.
Right, right. That's interesting. Quite interesting. Right. So I just want to speak to my viewers also. If you are watching this video, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't subscribe the channel, you can subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon also, because that way you will be getting all my, updates if I am scheduling any sessions. And again, I am encouraging all my viewers, please do not be scared. डरो बिल्कुल नहीं. मैंने इसीलिए ये चैनल जो है वो बायोलैंग्वेज बनाया है चैनल. अगर मैं चाहूँ तो मैं इसको 100% इंग्लिश में भी रख सकती हूँ, जिससे कि मैं पूरे इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे teach कर सकती हूँ, because in any other languages. But I was like, okay, no, I know the another language. I speak other languages, right? I mean, if you see my channel, you can see all the languages I didn't. So I learned French also for 2 years. And then I learned Spanish here. And because many students, my students, they speak Spanish also. But I learned Hindi. Punjabi is my first language. But when I was growing up, I learned Hindi also in school, and then English, of course. So then Urdu. I know a lot of words in Urdu also, but Urdu, I always say I cannot read in Urdu. My father was actually, he learned Urdu because his degree was from Lahore University. But I mean, and Urdu and Hindi is very close, right? So we share the language. So my point is like, that's the reason I started this channel bilingual, so more students can get the benefit if you are, because I noticed in everywhere many students wants to join the classes, they want to participate, they want to try the language, right? वो उनको जैसे कह लो प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिलता या अपॉर्चुनिटीज नहीं मिलती प्रैक्टिस करने की, तो यहाँ पे इसीलिए मैं हूँ कि बिल्कुल डरो नहीं, प्लीज डर बिल्कुल निकाल दो, बिकॉज आई नो इट्स नॉट इजी. कहना आसान है कि डर निकाल दो, पर डर निकालना उतना इजी नहीं है, पर पॉसिबल है. ये है कि पॉसिबल है. अगर आप थोड़ी थोड़ी कोशिश करोगे तो डर निकलेगा, पर अगर आप डर के बैठे रहोगे तो वो फिर कैसे, वो कभी ना कभी तो आपको उसमें से बाहर आना है, राइट? तो वो जो एक क्लोज जैसे कह लो जोन है, मैंने आपसे कई बार शेयर भी की है वो स्क्रीन, कि ग्रोथ जोन है या डेड जोन है, वो फिर आपको डिसाइड करना है कि उसमें से बाहर निकलना है या वहीं रहना है, राइट? वो मैं बहुत बार आपके साथ शेयर करती ही रहती हूँ वो स्लाइड, जिसमें कि डेड जोन है कि क्लोज है बिल्कुल सारा कुछ. तो वो तो आप ही को डिसाइड करना है, राइट? तो बाकी देखो लैंग्वेज तो सेम है. और बाकी लैंग्वेज कैसे हम सीखते हैं? फर्स्ट थिंग इज यू लिसन अ लॉट ऑफ लैंग्वेज. ओके, जब लिसन करते हो तो योर ब्रेन प्रोसेस दैट लैंग्वेज, वो प्रोसेसिंग चलती है ब्रेन में. वो ब्रेन कि आपने पता नहीं मेरी कभी वीडियोस वॉच की हैं कि हाउ आवर ब्रेन वर्क्स, मेरी पुरानी वीडियोस हैं लास्ट ईयर की, इफ यू कैन फाइंड इट. तो उसमें यही है कि ब्रेन फंक्शन करता कैसे है. सो अगर आप जैसे कह लो कोई चीज को बार बार सुनते हो, बार बार उसको खुद भी प्रैक्टिस करते हो, तो वो जो आपकी ब्रेन में जो वायर्स है ना, वो थिक होती जाती है, थिकनेस उनकी बढ़ती है. जैसे जैसे उनकी थिकनेस बढ़ती है वो चीज आपके दिमाग में रहती है. So that's why you need to, that's why they say, even if you learn a one vocabulary word, and if you listen to the word and you, for a moment like that time, you might gonna think, oh, now I know this word. Guess what? आप भूल जाओगे 2-3 दिन में वो word, अगर आप उसको बार बार यूज नहीं करोगे. So whatever the word you learn, you need at least I will say 15 to 20 times practice with that word. That word's gonna be yours then in a different situations. इसीलिए कहती हूँ ज्यादातर जो vocabulary है, learn within the text. जब आप read करते हो उसी में understand करो. और जो when you see those words again and again, then you remember those words. अभी मैं कुछ lessons, yes.
Ma'am, I have some problem. I can listen properly, but I am not fluent in English. I have some speaking problem, ma'am.
There is no problem. The problem is not there. It's just you need practice, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Right? जो भी अब जैसे इसीलिए जो मैं आपको टीच करती हूँ, I mean हमारी जो slides होती हैं, if you noticed, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा 5, 6, 7 slides. जैसे yesterday our slides, like we had maybe 9-10 slides, but we were discussing each slide, right? वो हम छोटे छोटे chunks में practice कर रहे हैं. Right? अगर मैं आपको कहूं कि ओके मैं आपको ये टॉपिक देती हूँ और मैं चाहती हूँ आप इस पे 1 मिनट बात करो, वो नहीं पॉसिबल होता. फिर आप कहाँ से लाओगे? इतनी वोकैबुलरी चाहिए आपको, इतने सेंटेंस स्ट्रक्चर बनाने हैं, फिर मटेरियल सोचना है, राइट? और अगर मैं आपको टॉपिक दे भी दूं और मैं कहूं कि ठीक है, इस आज मैं आपको ये टॉपिक दे रही हूँ, टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू दिस टॉपिक एंड आई वांट यू टू मेमोराइज द स्पीच. Find the information, search in the Google and like find out, write down, memorize it, and then tomorrow you will be joining my class and you will be presenting it you will be speaking for 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's not the way you will be learning a language. That's not the way to learn a language. वो क्या है? वो तो रट्टे हैं, ठीक है ना? आप तो उसको रट्टे मारोगे, उसकी मेमोराइज करोगे, ओके पहले क्या बोलना है, फिर अगला सेंटेंस क्या बोलना है. तो वो कोई तरीका नहीं है लैंग्वेज सीखने का. लैंग्वेज जो भी है वो आप विद इन द टेक्स्ट और उसको चंक्स में सीखो एंड देन उस लैंग्वेज को रियल लाइफ सिचुएशन में यूज कीजिए, राइट? किसी के साथ प्रैक्टिस कीजिए, वो भी इम्पोर्टेंट है ना. तो आई नो सम ऑफ यू से मेरे आसपास कोई है नहीं, मैं किसके साथ प्रैक्टिस करूं? वो भी एक चैलेंज है आपके लिए, मैं अंडरस्टैंड करती हूँ उसको. पर अगर आप खुद के साथ भी प्रैक्टिस करो, even then you can improve your skills, you can improve your language, right? तो उसमें for example you can do the role plays. अपने आप में ही रोल प्ले कर सकते हो, जैसे आप किसी के साथ
talk with you.
Sorry?
Ma'am, when I talk with you,
Yes. May you talk with me? What do you mean? You are talking to me right now. Hello? कौन कह रहा है? You are talking to me right now. Yes, go ahead, talk to me. What you want to say? Hello? Hello? I think Prashant, Gaurav still हो गया मेरा ख्याल, वो है ना?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Gaurav. Now, who said may I talk with you? I was like, yeah, you are talking to me. Okay, I think the phone problem. Okay, guys. So I think was the today's lesson.
Ma'am,
Yes.
and may I ask a question?
Sure.
Ma'am, you are from India.
Hmm?
You are from India. Then how did you went? How did you go there?
My
How
husband
became you an American citizen?
Oh, my husband was here.
It means after getting married, you went to the America.
Yes.
That I was thinking how became you an
Yeah.
American citizen?
Coming to America in these days, it's not easy, frankly speaking. But there was time when the IT was booming, informational technology, the computers industry, and there were many people were immigrating from other parts of the world to America, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what's the way to come here, if you ask me. Yeah. So, because some people go to Canada or Australia for higher education, but American education is also very expensive, very expensive. Okay, so everyone, I will see you tomorrow. So I hope you will be there on time. 7:30 is our time, okay?
Ma'am.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yes,
Ma'am.
Simran. Yes.
Ma'am, yesterday's video you said assuming. What is the meaning of assuming? She is assuming, you said.
assume करना होता है कि अपने आप ही वो एक जैसे कह लो assuming. मैं हिंदी का वर्ड सोच रही हूँ वो
imagine करना mean to say.
हाँ you are assume.
Okay.
assume करना मैं गूगल में सर्च करके बता सकती हूँ हिंदी का वर्ड क्या हो सकता है assume हाँ अपने आप ही assume होता है अपने आप सोच लेना कि हाँ ये है अपने आप ही बना लेने की बात हाँ नहीं ये तूने यही कहा है जैसे नहीं होता ओके हाँ मैं आपको एक सिचुएशन देती हूँ कि जैसे आपने कुछ कहा और किसी को लगा कि नहीं तूने मुझे ये कहा है आप कहते नहीं नहीं मैंने तुझे इस तरह नहीं कहा वो कहते नहीं तूने कहा है ऐसे अरे यू आर जस्ट अज्यूमिंग इट आई डिडंट से दैट तू अपने आप ही उसको अपनी तरफ से ही अपने तरीके से ही सोच रहे हो assume means so
okay thank you ma'am
तो अगर मैं को हिंदी का वर्ड नजर ढूंढूंगी मैं कोशिश करूंगी तो मैं आपको बता दूंगी मुझे
okay ma'am
yeah so that's why
thank
I
you.
say, yes I know Hindi but sometimes it's hard for me to find the exact word.
Okay thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, everyone. So I will see you the next time tomorrow, 7:30.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.